can't always change your circumstances and what's happened to you, but you can change how you look at it, and you can use that as fuel. The beliefs that come up that were really just keeping me stuck, like resentment, anger, it has helped me be so freed and also just take more action instead of getting caught up in the past. So I want to get to the root of your limiting beliefs, and let's change from victim to victor. I want you to think about something that you want. Imagine if you had it tomorrow. If you were to have everything you really want and it showed up tomorrow, what are the feelings and thoughts that immediately come up? So I want to share some examples that may help you in determining this. But anytime you think of what you want, you have to pay attention to why you think you can't have it. So let's give some examples. One might be, I'm afraid people will criticize me. Something else, maybe it can't happen for you. Maybe you think like, oh, that happens for everybody but me. Maybe it's, I don't have the same resources as other people to make this happen. Okay, look at all those beliefs. And now what I want to do is realize that these are limiting you. They could very well be true, but we want to change the script, because if you keep thinking that that's the reality, then that's what you're going to keep attracting. If you don't think that, if you think you're going to get criticized, if you think it can't happen for you, you're not going to do this. Flip the script. So when you think something like, maybe I'm afraid people will criticize me, what is the opposite of that? We are so afraid of putting ourselves out there, no matter how it, or what it's for, what it might be. What if instead of thinking all of the bad, what if having more visibility or opening up more in a relationship and letting someone see you, what if that's actually going to make people love you even more? People can't love you if they can't see you. So let's flip that to, you could be missing out on not a bunch of criticism, but a bunch of love, actually. It can't happen to you. You can dig deeper, like keep asking why, but know that it can happen to you. There are so many people that probably, it's so good to find like an expander, someone that was in the same boat as you, and then they ended up having whatever it is that you want. But let's start shifting it to the opposite belief. Maybe it's that you don't have the same resources, right? Like people either know people, they already have the money. First of all, you can't compare your step one to somebody's step whatever. I heard someone say like everyone has the same 24 hours in the day, and then I heard the opposite, and it's not always totally true that people really have all the same 24 hours in a day. I'm just going to give a little example. That's how I like to learn, and I like to give those. But let's say you want to have like a coaching business and a website, but it's so expensive and it's hard to kind of just get all that started, or it feels like. Maybe you feel like you can't afford it. Maybe you don't know how to get started. So many people use something called Stand Store. This is not like sponsored, but just like there's usually always some other way to get done what you think you can't do. A lot of people that I see that are successful, they don't even have a website, and they're like, I use Stand Store, I sell stuff through it, and they make a lot of money just through that. When there's a will, there's a way. But first you have to change that belief, because if you keep thinking there isn't, or that these things are true, then you're not even going to notice the opportunities when they are. The thing you can do is you can literally like ask ChatGPT what you want to do and what the alternatives are. What's a way that you could get a website set up so you can sell stuff? There's so much information that a quick either search on there or Google, like you can most likely find an answer to get what you want done. Not everything needs to be perfect. It's just those initial actions. We can't always go from 0 to 100 and be perfect. And trying to be perfect is really just self-sabotage. So what little step can you take today? And what beliefs are coming up that's telling you that you can't? When you recognize the stories you're telling yourself about why you can't have what you want, and literally just start telling yourself the opposite, so much can shift for you. And you literally will feel so much more powerful because you are taking your power back. You're not only thinking, oh, it only happens for them anymore, because you know that you're going to make it happen. And it feels so much better to take that control back into your own hands, because that is all you can control. So I just want to share this because it's been super relevant for me as I'm trying to take next steps in different things that I want to do. And a lot of the same beliefs are coming up a lot, and I'm getting rid of them. But yeah, start really taking inventory and getting to know what yours are. And let's start shifting them to the very opposite.